I think anybody that has a dream usually has a vision. But then it starts from somewhere, because when it's a dream, it obviously means it hasn't taken effect yet. So it's a mental thing. And for you to be able to change or move it from just a mental picture into actual life is the process of chasing. That's how I understand it. So for one thing, you would have to be able to have an identified, clear target, stroke, goal, or dream. And you obviously have to start from somewhere. So the gap between where you are and where you want to be is the chase. And obviously every chase comes with its obstacles and, distractions and all that. So for you to be able to move from the point that you are to where you want to get to, amidst all the things that come in between, I think then qualifies you to be called a dream chaser. Yeah.
There are a lot of factors to it. Personally, I've come to realize it's not an enabling environment because there's just so many drawbacks. First, the economy, which affects everything from pricing of materials to, purchasing power of the customers, etc. And so if you're trying to do something of high quality, then Ghana can be your only target market. Understand? You're thinking of exporting it. And then comes the issue of, the quality of the stuff that you are making. And, are the materials available, the resources available. And so then, unfortunately for a lot of people, all routes have led to China, which is something we're trying to break, you understand? Something hopefully with time we can change, and I think should be the goal. There's a lot of talk that Africa is the new China. Africa can be the new China, but there are just so many things that the government has to put in place, to enable that environment, because right now there are just really no incentives for companies to set up, low-end, high employment manufacturing fields, which is something we should be looking into. Because, companies like ours and, shoe-making companies and other companies, like, for instance, clothing-making companies, they just low skill, but then they just can employ a lot of people. And that can help to solve a lot of the, unemployment issues. But unfortunately, I'm not sure why government hasn't looked into that sector properly, and there isn't much investment going into it. But I think brands like us should start the conversation, take it up seriously, and I think some changes can be made.